It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the New York Yankees got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Atlanta Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-0. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-1. The Phillies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 4-2. The Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-5. The White Sox starting pitcher, number 50, twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 1-0. Jeff Samardzija earned win number 7 this season as Arizona took one from Oakland 6-3. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Seattle Mariners smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 9-5. The Texas Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-1. Marcell Ozuna grabbed 3 base knocks as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 4-2. The Giants got 12 hits in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 9-7. The Milwaukee Brewers racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. Malik Smith plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as the Pirates were winners over the Cardinals 7-3. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Jose Reyes swung the bat well with 3 hits.
Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look for their 7th straight victory next. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Gerard Dyson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Ready now for L.A., Julian Vesperis. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the belt, the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Vesperis has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base and he's thinking about second and third.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Here's Michael Brantley as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dyson at second. Vesperis on at first with nobody out. Snap throw to third.
1-1.
The 1-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Galvis, return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with this approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A payoff pitch one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. High and deep to right center. Back goes Gonzalez. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. And it's 0-2 to Schoop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But the Angels get two, both on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. And the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Seth Lugo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over .350 in that span. So
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Charlie Blackmon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Lindor takes it in. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Dyson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Realmuto finds it, and the throw is in time. Lindor is retired, and there's 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Jerko enters the day in 3rd place in All-Star fan voting at his position at 3rd, so it remains to be seen whether he'll end up making the squad or not.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. sinker. 3-2 now. Another full count offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Blackmon looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Bounce it to the left side. And there's out number 2. And now for the Angels, Robinson Chirinos. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Dyson, the former Seattle Mariner. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
1-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Boy, his pitch count is really here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. In now is the Yankees DH. Kristen is a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they have not been. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Hops this one up. Jerko in foul ground, and this will land foul. Lifted down the line in left. Brantley sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next for New York, Adam Duvall. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's set and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Duvall, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Dyson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Gonzalez.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Gonzalez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. Home run number 5 on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Vesperis. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Well, you don't see this very often, Eddie B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Galvis has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Ready for another chance? Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Zach Cozart. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That last at-bat, that showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400-plus feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. high and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Dyson to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Dyson. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan Schoop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Blackmon going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the field back for it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder up, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And this one's in the dirt. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. This is line to left. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 5.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over the first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. From the stretch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 1-1 to Chirinos.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gerard Dyson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
On the ground to third. Cozart is there. And he'll get in there safely. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Ready once again, Julian Vesperis. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Mike Minor answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. Duffy isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Gonzalez puts it right there. He's out at home plate. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Angels are out in front, 6-4. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Davis got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game. Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
The batter, catcher,
in now, JT Realmuto. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he is in there.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at-bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Angels, left fielder.
Here it comes.
Brantley.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels team leaders in that category as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. And he gets ahead 0-1. Brantley stands at second with no outs. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Brentwood rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far. He were a home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The count now at 2-2. One that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Francisco Lindor is on deck, and he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Up next for the Angels.
Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. 0-1 the count. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Jed Jerko now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
I got 2 on the count.
The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Matt Duffy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's a 9-9 ball game. So 2 runs are in on the double there, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. In Into the box, Robinson Chirinos, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Drilled down the line. 3 runs already home here. Again, a 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have it.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Here's Gerard Dyson. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Hit out towards second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the throw in from Brantley will not be in time. He's in there at third base.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big hitting hero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Dyson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Number 13 for him on the year as they've taken a 2-run lead. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Dyson is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the... Digging in and looking for more, Julian Vesperis. He singled his last time up.
Julian Vesperis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Lined hard toward right center. Gonzalez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Michael Brantley.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Michael Brantley has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Smoak, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoak. 2 out, nobody on. Smoak toward third. Cozart has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still trailing. Seth Maness enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 63, Seth Maness.
Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
For the Yankees, catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Realmuto.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Vesperis. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Swing and a liner. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
now batting, third baseman.
Zach Cozart will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that'll extend the inning and keep it alive for Charlie Blackmon.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Yanks leave 1. They still lead it, though, 11-9. Here's Jonathan Scope now. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now the 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Up next for the
So
Angels,
here's Francisco Lindor now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The 0-1 changeup is high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jed Jerko. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Yusmeiro Petit takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Scope over at second. Lindor at first with no outs. And there's ball one. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. And this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes. Angels lead one, still trailing things. It's 11-9. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Chris Davis will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit towards center. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat. Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Adam Duvall will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
as he grounds one briskly to short.
They'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for one. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 12-9. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Ground ball foul down the left side. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Here's a high pop-up. And this is taken in for the second out. Digging in once again, Julian Vesperis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Vesperis is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
2 out, nobody on. Hit well again down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 32.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 to first. Smoke has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Zach Kozar.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Zach Kozar. Lifetime against Drew Storen. He's 0 for 4. Marwin Gonzalez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Storen's ready. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifetime against Drew Storen. He's gone 2 for 8. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Marwin Gonzalez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base.
And now for the Angels, Justin Smoke. He was a ground out victim last time up. Rafael Diaz is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 47, Rafael Diaz.
Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here. Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
First pitch of the at-bat. Felt high and right down the middle for a strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Smoke gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So here's Francisco Lindor now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting.
Started that swing a bit too early. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. New York hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Mike Minor gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Hector Neris records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Standing Morgan, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium is 53,327. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.